Test, test. Can you hear me? I can't hear myself, so I'll try on my phone. Hello? 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 So what we're doing today, I can hear, I can hear myself. What we're doing today is a live stream of how I work on some middle school math problems. The time is 70 minutes. And I'm going to finish 25 questions. Let me close the door and we'll start. Now, for those who are watching this video after this live stream, if you would like to try out the questions yourself, you should pause the video as you work on each question and then compare it with how I do it. Okay? See if you get better. I'm gonna try to write down how I think about each question, but given it's timed, so I'm gonna move really fast. Okay? Make sure the questions you can read it. Okay, now it's 2 minutes. Let's start. Okay, so there's 3, 4, 5. Okay. It's really easy. Largest cube. Largest cube would be 666, right? $6 within 2 hours. So you got a 6. And you have 2.7 hours. $10.5. So, okay, first page is done. We're doing good, right? 1 minute. Oh, Lily is a welcome person. So look, so they all have 12 at the end, right? So Michael have 16. Let's keep going. Huh. What is this? Okay. So this is All right, clear? All right, so yeah, no problem, right? One salt, four water. That's 20%. Ooh. So they're saying choose two of those digits and what's the probability the number two. So what's the probability of the two being the second one? Okay. So you only have 1, 12, and 52. And that's 2. Out of what? Out of you choose 3 numbers, you put a 2-digit number, that's a total of 6, right? Hold on. It is, hold on. It is 6, right? Yeah. So I got it right. I could have been faster, okay? I'm gonna use some of this paper here when I need it. 5 blocks of different colors stacked in pile. The red book is about the purple book. So red, purple. The blue book is below the orange book. The green book is here. So above the red block, what color is the top book? Nothing. Oh, hold on, hold on. The green is above red. Okay, okay, I see. Orange. Come on, this is so easy, right? Jesus, this is problematic. I don't have the colors. We'll have the average highest speed. Average highest speed means average highest speed, distance, the time. So if they within the same amount of time, whoever goes the longest distance would have the higher average speed, but they need to say at that certain point, right? So this should be not determined because at a certain point there's a different person with a higher average speed. Okay. Which cannot be fully covered by this. This is easy. This is okay. A, B are okay. So how I look at it is you basically color them black and white, right? And then see if you can do it. So clearly, um, okay, hold on. Yeah, clearly this one, right? It's 8 minutes? No? 7 minutes now? For 11 questions. 3 identical circles arranged in a rectangle. 3 red points. The center of the room. If the width of the rectangle is 6, what's the area of the rectangle? Oh, okay. So this is 3 then. Is this 3? Each one is 1.5. The width. What's the width? Width was. I guess this is the width. This is the length. Okay. So that'll make it this. All of us free class students, grade 3, take a part of Think Cup competition. Oh, that's this competition. Okay. 17 in C. All of the students take part. So you have 5x plus 4/3 of others. Ooh. So this is 17. This is 51. Yeah. Hold on. So this will be 1 to 4. This is 68. This is 17. Is it even right? This is right. 85. This I might be wrong because there's some tricky things about things like this. They may catch me off guard, but well, if I have time, I'm gonna come back. Okay, so this is easy, right? So they add up to 180 degrees. That means they add up to half of circle. Yeah. 180 degrees is half a circle. A won 4 games. A won all the games. Ooh. B won all the others. D won 1. Okay, you lose all 4 then. Yeah. So there's total 10 games. So E lost everything. That's the 5 option. He loses to himself. If they run clockwise, constant speed with same point, same time, how many minutes is the fast one running? Exactly 1 more lap than the other. Okay. Let's see in 1 minute how much they can run. Yeah, is that how it works? So in 1 minute, James is 1.25 divided by 4. P is this. This is our by minute per minute speed. You want to try the difference, do a minus, and then use 1 to divide it, right? That's how you do it. That's 4, 5, right? This is, yeah. So it's 48. Yeah, no problem. No question. How many minutes does the faster one run? Exactly 1 more round. Okay, so that's the answer. 9, 6. Area for a rectangle ABC. Ooh, so this is 6, 6. That line's 50, 50, 14, right? What is this? What is this? No. Yeah. Huh? How much is this? They allow calculator, but do I need it to do this? Let's try 42. No. 48. Ooh, 48. This is 42. So the area of that is 36. It's 126. 24. It does take some calculation, you know. Okay, so that's the answer. Somehow. How did I do it? Something is wrong. Something is terribly wrong. I mean, something is badly wrong. All right, maybe there's a smarter way to do it, you know. There should be, but my I see. Forgot to divide by 2. Damn. Yeah, that's how it is. That'll make it 150. See, I can make mistakes too. And so can you. So I'm not feeling bad about it. All right, 18 minutes. We're we're almost done. 18 minutes, just about seven questions left. Which one is fair for everyone? Okay. Let's use common sense, all right? They're all good. I mean, they read all good. It's good. This is the same. Come on, man. Don't make it so hard. Just do the cleaning. All right. This is a good question. I mean, what is it doing? So there's got to be an added one because, hold on. Yeah, because there won't be a 7 here, right? So it's got to be a 6. And you can have A, B, A, B. What? So let's say this is 4, 4, 6. And so what 4? So this should get to some 6, right? 2, 2. Let's try this. Yeah. 24, 24. Yo, come on, man. Come on, man. See who's smart. See who got it. It's not easy, man. The graph below shows the student age. Some data is missing. Each have 30. Missing. What? There's some missing data? Oh, that happens. Number of students. Each one has 30. Okay. 30. So this is 6, 8, 9, 5. So they talk about median. So there's something to do with median. Let's make sure we check the question again. What about median? However, even though missing data is the difference between median and age still remain the same. The difference between the median age remain the same. Cannot be the missing data. Missing data for what? What the? What? But I think it's trying to say like the median is 15. So where would 15 fall into? The difference would be the same. That means you can't be like um, more on this side than this side, right? You can't do this, or you can't do the other way because you want is 15. Okay, let's see this. 8, 10, 10. That's wrong. 9, 11, 11. This is fine, right? See? 9, 11. Oh, no, 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 no. No. 10. See? Like 10, 11, 11 is okay, right? So the median is still 10. Hold on. What the? Which of the following can't be the missing data? Can't be. 8, 10, 10 can't be. 9, 10, 11 also. What? You see, I think this is a trick question, and I think the answer is C, because that's the only option that has more skewed data. That's what we're looking for. Yeah. Come on, man. Judy? Judy, good job cutting. It's a parallelogram, okay? So let's just say it's a square, you know? Okay. Let's take it seriously. So this is right. Yeah? But does it even work this way? So what are we doing? We're kind of building this, right? That's what this thing is trying to let us do. And figure out the middle. This is what are we doing here? So do we know what do we know? We know this is this is 4. Yeah, this is 2. Are we even right? And this is 2. And this is question mark. Is it 2? Yeah. What's the area shaded part? Let's be creative. I think this one is asking us to be creative. So let's say it's if it's the whole area would be 6.5, it's 30. You take the middle part out, and then you kind of split it in half. First, 15. Yeah, then you minus something. What's the area of shaded part? So let's say this is 4. And of course, this might not be 4. This won't be 4. So, no. It's got me. Got me. It says 1. What the heck? Let's say this is 1. Does it even matter? Does it even matter? So that's 2. Then that's half is 1. Then it's 14. Let's just take 14 and let's leave a question mark here, okay? You gotta respect the time. And 70 minutes. Oh, still have half an hour. Okay, let's keep doing. Pick 3 from 15. Sum divided by 3. How many? What? Divisible by 3. Okay. How many different groups are there for Linda to pick? Okay. Groups. Groups. So it means order doesn't matter. Let's say you get 1. I'll make sure the rest of the 2 add up to be remainder 2. So if you get a 2 afterwards, you got to get the last one to be multiplied by 3, right? So this is going to be 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. All right. So we got 1, 3. Now you need to get 5, 8, blah blah blah. Yeah. So if you get 1, 4. I'm kind of brute forcing it, right? It's not wrong though, right? Is it? Is it wrong? I don't think it's too badly wrong if we try to quickly. We need to quickly find out some patterns. Otherwise, I might be not that confident, but I think we're finding that answer. Yeah. So these are all the one was 1. So that's 5. That's 4. That's 4. That's 3. So how many combinations can we have if we get a 1? So that is I guess 15. Oh my god. This is not. Let's keep going. Although I would hate it to keep going, we have to keep going. Right? So this is 3. The middle we can skip. Let's figure out what's a circle. What's a cycle, right? So 1, 2 cycle. Let's say 1, you get a 1, you get a 12. And the last one you would get would have to be 12. No, not 12. Okay, let's say 12, right? The last one you get has to be 14, right? Shoot. No. Yes. Last one you get has to be 14. So I'm just saying, let's trying to see where we stop, right? 13, which one was 13? 13 would be equal to 4. So 13, 13, that's not the case. So 113 is not possible, right? 114 is 114, 15. You got one. 111, 15. 111 has to be a 15. What are we doing? 110. 110. 10 would be 4. Then it's a 13. 110, 13 would work, yeah. And there's no other option. 1, 9. 9 would be the 6. So you have 11, 14, right? So how many? So 1, 2. Let's say the series 2. 2, 5. That's funny. 8 and 11 and 14. Why is it missing a 12? Come on. So, okay. But now you got 15 for this series. 3, 3. You got 10 on these series. You get a 3, 2, 1. You got 6 on this series. So this is totally 31. Right? So with 1 in there, it's 31. Whew. Now with 2, move here. So let's say you got a 2, you got a 3. Then you need to get the from 4, 11. Hold on, what I'm not doing. 4, 7, 10, 13. Right? I think I'm finding the thing. Well, it's funny. It's not easy. See, it's not easy. Let's look at the answers. Okay, let's see. 2, 5 is 7. 7 plus 2, 2, 5, 8, right? It's has to be 8. 11, 14. Yeah. I'm almost like writing them all down now. 2, 6. So you have 7, 10, 13. Oh, this is 10. This series is 10. This series, you also got a 10, believe it or not. For this series, you got a 6. Okay, so we got the 31, we got a 26. Now we got a 3. Started with a 3. Started with a 3. Time is doing fine. I mean, that's more than good enough time. Let's do 3, 4 first. That's 7, so you add a 5. Yeah. You have a 5, you have an 8, you have an 11, and 14. Sure. 3, 5. That's where you have to add a 7 at least, right? 7, 10, 13, 3, 6. I think I'm getting there, huh? Who's 10, 6, 6? 22. Okay, this is 1, 2, 3. So we kind of added 2 words for 13, right? At 13, you get 1, right? So what's the total of this? Let's just get a number estimate because it's a choice question. So let's fill in some numbers. Why not? Right? Let's say 16, say 12, 13, 10. Okay, so you have this. Ooh, no. We can't do that sloppy way. So sure. Well, can we? So let's say the average, right? The average might be somewhere at 15. And you have, this is how many? 13 times 15. Okay. That is 190 something, right? 194. You have an answer that is around that. What's the closest number? This. There we go. Let's go with it. Time. You have a time crunch. That's how you do it. That's a lot of kids. Oh, 7 kids. Other kids can have no apple. Why? They each have to have 2, and the other kids have no apples. Okay, let's say they all get 2. You have only 10 apples, so you only have 2 to distribute. These 3 poor kids are ABC. So I have 2 apples to give to 7 people, right? Which is 21. And there happened to be a 21 in here. Okay. Let's come back and verify it at the end. Last page. You know what? We're not doing bad. We're 40 minutes. 40 minutes. We're getting to the end. Two circles have the same radius of 1. 2 shaded cars have the same area. Surprise! What's the area of rectangle ABO? Ooh, okay, so they have the same area. What does that give us? So if they have the same area, let's make this. Same area. What's area of rectangle? Okay. I think we're calculating some area. We're gonna hold on. Okay, so there's some overlap, means this is shorter than 2. Is shorter than 2 means the answer is shorter than 2. So any answer that is longer than 2 is out. So these are out. And it's just slightly shorter than 2. So it's like 2 point something, right? It has to be 2 point something. Or no, slightly shorter than 2. So it's 1 point some big number. And this is only, yeah? Are we respecting this? I mean, the only other possibility is this. But yeah, let's go. Let's come back at the end. Lucy, let's get to Lucy. Okay, I want to finish first and then go back. That's kind of my strategy. For each step, choose one of the 3 operations. 1 grid and add 4. Ooh, just 2, add 2 each. Just 2 by 2 in that one. Okay. All the numbers are different. Oh, interesting. How many operations at least does she make? I'm just so glad it's all multiple choice questions. This would be much easier if it's multiple choice. So I would say let's do as much as 2 by 2 as we can, because that's affecting more grids at once. Because if you just add 4, you'll have to do add 1, 4, 2, 4, 3, 4, 4, 4, right? That's going to be what? That's going to be a good number, big number. Let's try just adding ones. So you know this overlapping thing. So when we overlap this, let's say, so this is 1. This is 1. Just do one column, okay? So this is 2, and this is 1. What are we doing? Yeah, so we got 1 here, 1 here, 1 there. That's how we got. That's 3 operations. Now, if we layer on this, boom, boom, boom. So this is 1, 2, 2, 4. That's a 2, 4. So 1, 2. So that's 6. Yeah, seem to be getting somewhere, right? 1, 2, 2, 4, 2, 4, 1, 2. Boom, boom, boom. 9. Now, what can we do? And is to okay. How about we add 1? What are we doing? So all the numbers would be different. That means at least it's 1 through 16, you know? And let's say the biggest number. Hmm. What's our strategy? What was it? I just layered all the ones. Hold on. It's not right. It's not right. What am I doing? What am I doing? Hold on. Actually, no. This is right. Yeah, I mean, this is right. After you put nine filters, I mean, I'm just thinking like each screen is like a screen, it's a filter, and you're stacking them. This currently there is nine. It's all stacked on each of the 9 points kind of available here. Yeah. So the most overlap place is 4. And because I get to 16, we don't want to keep putting filters in all of these. Like the one, we don't want to touch it. Yeah? We don't want to touch the one anymore. So no more this screen, but let's add filters to all the other bullets. I don't want to do this anymore. Do I want to do this? If I do this, do I want to do this? Okay, I think I'm getting somewhere. I only want to put 3 more screens. I'm gonna put these 3 more screens on here, here, here for sure, and here. What does it get to? I guess here also need one because I don't. There's no way I'm gonna keep that one there. So let's add that. Does that mean this also need one? Because mm, you want a small number to be on the upper right side, and this side you want it to be more. Who's this? Is like, hmm. There's gotta be some easier ways to do this. Let me see. So okay. Every time, so let's see. The common thing is, yeah, every time you add 4 to the sum of this grid, right? And you want all of these are different. So every time you add 4. So let's say eventually the number of times is x, and then the total number will be 4x, right? 4x will be 16 different numbers sum. Okay. So let's figure out the largest number. What we want the largest number to be. I think I it's about like the remainder of like the division by 4. I think this has something to do with that. Every time you add 4 to the sum, that's a very important thing. Definitely want the smallest to be on one end, and you want the half of it to be small. Can we just keep 1 here? We can probably keep 1 here. Can we keep 2 here? Let's keep 2 there. Can we keep a 3? All right. You know what? What's sum of 1 through 16? 17 times 8, right? 136, 24. How much is this? 34. So at least you need 34. That's the very, very least. So there's no way it's going to be an E. No way it's going to be an A. Yeah. So it's 1 through 16. You already need a 34 times to get 1 through 16. But how many more times do you need? Let's try to fill in these things on the board. Should we? Like, this is 2. This is 3. Can that be 4? Can that be 4? What? There's other common things to these 3 operations. You add 4. You either add 4, you add 2. You add 2. Okay, so the sum of the columns and rows, they have to be even number. That is for sure. Because it doesn't change, right? It doesn't change. It has to be an even number. So this is an even number, right? So what are other rules? What are other rules that we have to follow? So diagonally, it's also even. That's true. Diagonal. So because it's 4 ones, if you add 1. So okay. So always we who okay. So I mean, basically you have all these 2x2 screens, right? So you can be 1 1 1 1. You can be 2 2 0 0. You can be 2 2 0 0. You can be like 4 0 0 0, and you have all this 0 4 0 zeros. Hold on. There's no such thing as this. Yeah. You have a, yeah, sure. Yeah, you have a 0, 0, 2, 2. What do they tell us? Diagonally, is there 2 or 4 or 0? Huh. Diagonally is 2, 4, or 0. So, hmm. Ooh. So we use the 34 screens to get. No. This is wrong. Come on, what I'm thinking, it should be like, yeah, spiral. Like the middle part should be higher, right? It's just, this is not easy. Come on, that's why 70 minutes. Okay, we're already at like 60 minutes now, so we have 10 minutes to go back and check our answers. But do we think we need to check, or do we think we just need to get one of the three? Is there anything particular that we want to check? Let's get this first. Let's get this first. Let's get, I think the other things I have high confidence. For this one, if I would guess from these two numbers, and I'll probably guess 48 because it's an even number of operations. Each operation you add 4. So each operation you add 4. So this one basically tells us the sum will be 180. This sum will be 196. The sum will be 144. So I have 16 numbers. And if I have 1 through 16, it's 136. Add 4 to the number. But you can also add 3 ones. Hmm. Hmm. So 1 through 16, how we were thinking about it. 1 through 16 means we add them all together. That's what we landed. That means we achieved every number through using this ones filters, right? But clearly it's not possible. So let's say if we used all ones, and that 16 piece, there will be 15 filters covered by it, right? Covered on it. That means the things next to that 16 has to be 2 15s. Okay, so you have a 16, you have a 16, you have 15, you have 14, or 13. That's the things next to it. I think this is the key. Like how much there's some there's some symmetrical effects to this thing that I haven't figured out. Some symmetrical effects. This is hard. Let's define an upper bound first, right? So let's say at some point you're just layering fours on top. So in order to make them distinguished, you would use 1 4 on something to make it its biggest. Then for the smaller ones, would you still use 4? Is there a reason to use 4 if you can't just use the 2 by 2? Not the 2 by 2. I mean the add 2 to 2 adjacent ones. There wouldn't be a reason, right? Yeah, there wouldn't be a reason. So there's just 1 4 by 4 used. No, not the 1 4 used potentially. That make me feel like 36 is actually. Hold on. We are layering 34 things. We're layering 34 things. How do we distribute over this 9 bullets? I think we're getting close. Okay, so we need 1 here. So it's a 3 by 3 now. So we need 1 filter here. And we can have up to 2 filters there, right? We can have up to 3 filters there. And then because of this 3 filters, this is 1. You have up to 3 filters there. And that column is done. Nobody touches that column anymore. Yeah? So none of these 3 would be adding more filters. Yeah? We add 3 filters over there. So this becomes 1, 2, 3, 3. Yeah? Boom, boom, boom. Yeah? So where does the 4 come from? Now, so you have 4 filters here, right? Hold on. So you put 3 filters here. Yeah? So put 3 filters here. This becomes 4, 5. Put 3 filters here. 4, 5. You want this to be 6. You put 3 filter. You don't want this to be 4. Do you want this to be 4? Come on. You put 3 here. Why? Why do you put 3? You have already put 3 here. 4, 5. Now what do you put here? You put 3 there. Here you need a 6. You need a 6. So you put 3 again. You put 3 again. This is 3. So that's another 3 on top. Now, what do I do if I want a 7? What? I think we're so close. Oh, we're at 17 minutes. I think the time is up. So I have to get find an answer, which I would say, so 34. I think it's not too far away from 34, but only these are all even numbers. Okay. Okay. I'm so tempted to do B, because B seems to be closer. I don't want, the thing is, get to C. C is the biggest, but B is an odd number. So if you do odd number of operations, what happens? This is hard. This is hard. This is actually something that's I somehow can't get it. Okay, 1/3 of chance, I guess. I think D is too ambitious. I think B is the most reasonable. Let's guess B. Let's put the bet in. All right, that's it. So next up, I'm gonna grade my sheet, and okay. Hope you also learned something as you watch me do this within 70 minutes, 25 questions. But I think I eventually spend longer time on some of the questions. It's pretty fun. All right. See you.